What's up, guys? Subzerac here, back for another VOD review today, doing another PBE VOD review because we're only a couple of days from this patch finally going live, and I still got a lot of comps that I need to VOD review, a lot of stuff that we need to learn on this new patch before it goes live, and then we have regionals, and then everything is going to be crazy. So yeah, we're going to VOD review Wasianiverson, of course. He actually, in terms of Project PBE rank, is not that impressive. He's rank 100 Project PBE, but in terms of brain rank, skill rank, I mean, he's obviously a beast. He's somebody who probably, I think, is using Project PB as more of a testing ground to kind of like learn different stuff. Interesting already, but I think it makes sense based on what he's talked about in the kind of like notepad that I showed in the last VOD, that he does not value Shadow Isles at all. Doesn't hold on to that Viego pair whatsoever. This patch, I feel like, getting that early Viego, getting into Shadow Isles feels so good, but Wasianiverson, not really caring about it here. And so we just start off with kind of like a whatever Ionia opener here. Fortune Strength, Curse Crown, Spoils of War. I mean, I don't think it can really be Curse Crown. I don't think you have great slams for Spoils of War, so I don't think it can be either of those. Trials of Twilight 2, we do actually have a dude. The problem is our items aren't great for it, right? And he's going to do a quick scout of the lobby. And also just take Fortune and Strength here. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a solid option, especially when you look at our Trials of Twilight items. They don't really work. So yeah, this is going to be our start here with a Lich Bane onto the Jhin, who probably not going to hold the Lich Bane forever, but is a nice enough unit to hold on to it early. One of the things that I'm interested in this game is the Bard decision, because in Wasian's kind of in his little like text document that he wrote, he did say, if you're in a spot like this and you are going to play into a Lost Streak opener, you should unlock Bard. I'm curious, minus any kind of econ augment, is that something that we want to do? We are going to go for the full econ, make the 20 gold here, which makes a lot of sense. And let's see, I do want to see, yeah, he does team planner into this Ionia comp already. So yeah, at literally this spot, he is already thinking, okay, I'm going to play into Vertical Ionia here, and very likely with the Lich Bane into an Ahri Reroll game. Ahri Reroll is the reroll comp that pretty much everyone has said is the dominant 3-cost reroll, which is, I mean, it's great that 3-cost reroll is back, baby, because this was not something that was so playable prior to this patch. Oh yeah, Bard also, his unlock condition, you saw there, only 3 rolls instead of 4, so a lot easier to unlock. You don't have to do as much, and he does even call Ahri in chat there. My head's covering it, sorry. But he does call Ahri here, so he's just going to full open into this Ahri comp, which I know a lot of people love this kind of playstyle, right? Hard force something, full open, GG's. We got the Lich Bane here, so it'll be interesting to see what we opt to take off Carousel to kind of finish out some of these damage items for Ahri. There is no Ahri on Carousel, so we can't grab that for free. Could also, I guess, finish out a tank item here, but yeah, he's just going to grab the glove here, I guess, for JG. We'll see actually what the item setup ends up being, just because I don't think of like Lich Bane plus JG having insane synergy, but honestly, a lot of the value of Lich Bane is just, it gives you a bunch of stats, which is pretty good. And so I think that's mainly what we are going to get out of here. It's also Path of Transcendence, this game, the 3-star reroll one. So another kind of incentive to potentially play into this Ahri reroll comp. So yeah, so far, spot's looking pretty good. We're holding on to all of these Ionia units with the idea that, I mean, I doubt at this point, even if we did hit Yasuo 2, we'd think about Yone, but I mean, Yone can be a unit that we're going to duo carry later, so might as well hold on to these Yasuos. Yasuo just seems like a that's a premier 2-cost in this meta here, and we do actually find the CO2. Problem being that there's this other player who's trying to loss streak, and we really want to make sure that we lose to them and keep our 5 loss here. So he's very open to doing the full open here, and yeah, he's actually going to be totally fine because that player doesn't int him. Interesting. I would have thought, but I guess when you look at that player's HP 85, they very likely won a random fight anyway, so there's no need for them to int. They're on mixed streak, so sure, they could deny Wasian streak, but it's not really that big of a deal for them. Not enough to the point that they would want to just end the fight. So makes sense. And yeah, we do pick up our Yasuo too, have our free rerolls off Bard, and the early game is looking, I mean, very solid. 5 loss, reforged in steel, whatever this, I don't think that's what this augment is called at all. But it's something like that. Ooh, we get the Nashers. I mean, you could just go Nashers Vow. I mean, JG Nashers, Tale as Old as Time, could be something that we want to make here. Vow, I've talked about it before. I don't really love Vow for the Wukong later. I mean, like, Sunfire... Oh, Titan Slam? Really? Wow, with the idea that we're going to play towards Yone later? I mean, he's thinking about it, just saying, I'm playing an Ionia board, I have my AP items figured out, and he might even be thinking, I don't actually want to slam a third Ahri item here, because there's a decent chance that I get another Ahri item once I do cash out these extra artifacts. Huh, that's an interesting way of thinking about it, but I think it makes a lot of sense here. Lineup branching out Eye for an Eye. I doubt, I mean, I just don't like lineup very much in general. Eye for an Eye, I don't think you really need more items. Branching out, I'm just a little bit afraid it gives us some garbage, but maybe that's our best bet here. Still seems like it is. And we get Invoker. Okay, well, I mean, Invoker Emblem is a great just kind of like item in itself. If you think back to the days of like Invoker, Asol, just playing that felt amazing. So maybe we are just going to use Invoker Emblem as an item here. We'll see where Weijun wants to go in this spot here. Do have our Kennen coming for the unlock here. Rotated to a Draven too, by the way, from, who's this player? Barley T? Never heard this name in my life. But they are going to kind of clear us here, which is a little, I mean, who cares? Honestly, we are fine taking our losses until we get our artifacts cash out, and also just to take more losses for some more Bard refreshes. So not really the end of the world either way. Gonna get the Kennen in on this board now. Just gonna sit level 6. We do not have the econ to do any kind of like fast level 7 and unlock Yone, even if we wanted to go for it. Also, we'd have to move some items over to Yasuo, right? We'd have to triple slam those items onto him to truly get the Yone unlock, which I guess would have to be like this into like... But you don't really want to make Hodge, I don't think. I almost feel like you should just make a tank item, right? Just slam something. Slam like a Sunfire, honestly, would be my game plan here. Have the idea that that's going to go into Wukong and just kind of diversify your items. That is a Wukong on Carousel, though, which I imagine will be our take if we can grab it. And yes, we do pick that up here. So great unit towards the Ionia, guaranteeing our tank here. Will be interesting to see what the slam is in this spot, though, because like I don't think that you really do want to make a Morello in this comp, but Archangel leans you very, very hard into AP items. But like if you do want to unlock the Yone, you have to, you know, slam 3 items onto Yasuo. And I mean, the other thing that you could do is just like double remover, you know, move Invoker spat up to him this round, but that's like just so messy with the amount of spats that you use. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we're just gonna tank item here. I think this makes a lot of sense. Just make Spirit Facade here, keep the Rod open here, and we can figure out kind of later where that's gonna go. If it ends up being an Ahri item, great. If it ends up even being something like a random Crown Guard, not too bad. You can take another loss here, drop to 40 HP. Wait, what? When you drop below 40 HP, and he got it at 40 HP. The augments literally lies to you. Okay, well, that's interesting. I mean, we take those. Our cash outs are kind of interesting. We get the Talisman and Snipers here. I mean, Yunara Snipers makes sense. The Talisman, theoretically, I've seen this on set before. You gotta be kind of careful with it, but like obviously set does get a second life, and so if you have a strong enough frontline, you can actually make it there. So honestly, these artifacts are pretty good. The only kind of funny thing is that we still, you know, we don't have an Ahri item, we don't have a potential Yone item. We got a lot of almost like not quite utility, but almost utility items. And I do wonder about the snipers. There is such a thing as, like, you can't itemize everybody, right? It's hard to itemize all these different units. We do push 7 here. We are going to unlock the Yone here. And, wow, this is interesting. I mean, are we? Yeah, we're just going to send it on 7 here for Ahri and everything else here. From 0 Ahris, by the way, it is 4-1, and we have not found an Ahri yet. But we're going to send it down for Ahri 2, get 6 Ionia in for now, and then do end up slamming the Sniper's focus here onto the Ahri, and yeah, still gonna stay on 6 Ionia this round here, and gonna reforge. Ooh, okay, reforge everything. Oh my god. And we get well, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, we get the Silver Mirror Dawn here, which is just going to be played as a tank item onto the Wukong, because we don't really need it. Just doesn't make sense on Yone, right? He's an auto attack based champion. Silver Mirror Dawn's not going to do anything onto him, and it's actually a pretty good tank item. I mean, is it really big grab bag? I feel like we have so many items. I'd love anything else here. Exiles is a little awkward positioning wise, but I mean, I feel like you cannot take more items here. I think we're kind of good on items, but we'll see here. Ooh, no, I think it's still just exiles. Yeah, makes sense. All right, this is our spot here though, and we're still playing 6 Ionia. Is there not a better board to play? I mean, a lot of these traits are nice, right? I guess the question is, would you be interested, like, I mean, if you do find another Ionia, would you be interested in dropping out of Nico, losing out on Defender and Arcanist in order to get 7 Ionia? I imagine the answer is yes, but we'll see. Because we don't have it. Yeah, we're even going to sell off Shen. We already have Shen on this board, right? Yes. And we're not going to go for... I mean, you could go for a Shen 3. Oh, I mean, there's Yunara, so maybe this will answer my question if we do want to do this or not. Kind of looking like the answer is no. The weird thing about this reroll line that I'm watching right now and feels quite awkward to me is that when you're stuck on 7, you can't unlock the dude. You cannot unlock Set. So we're just kind of sitting here on 7. I guess you can... This, to me, is likely one of those reroll comps that stabilizes pretty hard on 8 because you do get that big spike of 7 Ionia plus the Nico. And obviously, this board, especially with Yone being a unit that you can actually unlock realistically these days, it's got so much inbuilt synergy, right? 2 Bruiser, 2 Slayer, you get to just play 4 free, which is pretty crazy. I can finish off tank item here. It is going to just be tier here. That might not actually end up being tank item in this spot here, just because we're really going to go a double Spirit Visage here. I don't think so. But aside from that, I mean, I guess it could be blue buff for Ahri here. Makes sense with the Lich Bane here. And then you would just have to move some stuff around. It's going to be... Oh my god, wait, this is a kind of sick setup here. We move the blue buff over to the Yasuo here, throw the Silver Mirror onto him, and yeah, we're duo carrying Yasuo plus Yone here, getting the Yasuo casting faster here, and then, you know, he's just going to do a lot of work when Yone casts. Holy, wait, I mean, to be fair, I can see why Weijin would want to play this line from his Prismatic, because, I mean, just look at this board. We have 50 different carries on this board. You can carry Ahri, you can carry Yasuo, you can carry Yone, you can carry... I mean, we're not actually playing towards the Yunara here, but I mean, that's, you know, another out that you can play. You can even carry the Set once you reach there. We are also rolling really deep this round. Wow. Just saying I don't want to drop below 21 HP here. Losing this fight would be really bad. It's pretty rough, though, that we actually hit nothing here. We actually just completely miss. The upside is this fight is really close. Can Ahri clutch it out, actually? I think she can, right? Yeah, so we do end up... That's kind of funny. We roll down all of our gold and win anyway, which is, like, kind of sad, but also, I mean, you'd prefer that than losing the fight. So we will stabilize likely on 21 HP here. If we can hit our stuff, right? 1 off Ahri 3, 1 off the Yone 2, 1 off Yasuo 3. I mean, we're so close to everything. Pray for like a random dupe here off of minions. Okay, we have to finish our... Well, I mean, first we have to finish our roll down here. We do it Yasuo first. Need to find Ahri, and we don't actually have it yet. Oh my god. Yeah, Sunfire, good heal cut, and then you're kind of stuck building some trash here. What can you take? Actually, I'm looking at this. I don't know. Vow? Yeah, I mean, decent enough, right? Get this guy casting. Not amazing by any means, but an item's an item. Okay, we will pick up another win here with just the Yasuo 3 on our board and a lot of other stuff 1-starred. I mean, this may be a very good testament to the strength of this board if we were winning that fight, because our board looks like kind of a pile of garbage here. We are continuing to roll it down here. Not going to roll it to 0 because we don't really want to sell the Yone. Except we are, because we do. I mean, yeah, I think on 21 HP, I was like, on 21 HP, I think you do kind of have to roll it to 0 here, because like RE3 can definitely carry the fight. And we do actually hit the RE3 here, so now we can see what this double artifact RE3 can do. And the answer is, it looks like a lot. 11,000 damage there. I mean, this R unit actually kind of looks like an absolute monster, and it's double artifact setup. Oh, there's the Yone back. I mean, that's a little bit sad, but it's okay. It happens. It happens. I mean, at this point, we're looking at pushing level 8 here, getting this set. It is also so crazy to me that we've just played the 6 Ionia this entire stage here. Just saying, I mean, yeah, I don't want to drop out of Arcanist plus Defender on this board. That trait is too precious, and I would rather play that than the 7 Ionia and just play the random Yunara, which it's an interesting call, but I mean, it does make sense, right? Your main carry is an Arcanist. Defender is great stats onto your entire board. That's getting extra HP from Ionia. It's also getting extra HP from Exile, so that that's very, very valuable here. Finally get some MR Stride here in the Void Staff, though it is likely to have to go into this Yone here, which is a little bit sketchy. But, I mean, items is items at the end of the day. We got our MR Shred, which is nice. Imagine we're going to want to swap Yone and Yasuo so that Yone is in front of the Ahri. But yeah, I mean, you just want to keep your Void Staff and the Ahri on the same side here. We can also do this. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the real thing that's surprising me is we are stuck on Wukong 1, main taking a Kennen 2, and the board's actually holding up. We are going to rotate into Rise 2. I mean, if we beat Rise 2, I understand that it's Volibear 1, but like if we beat Rise 2, this board might be broken, because like this should not be a fight win for us. And it looked really close. Oh my god, we did actually almost win that fight there, which is wild to me. I thought that fight would be a lot less close. And all right, I am an Ahri Reroll believer. This unit is a beast after she got a pretty decent buff. And also, it's just, once again, the Yone effect. So many of my VODs that I have looked at on this new patch have been VODs where people either incidentally or as a main carry end up unlocking this Yone unit, and he just seems like a monster. Once again on 1-star, right? It's end of stage 5. This guy has absolute trash items, and he is doing a lot of work. He's not dying, dealing solid damage. He dealt 4k that last fight. Like, what? What is this Yone unit? We'd actually really like to yeah, this is perfect. I love this. We're just going to insta level for the set here as the fight starts. Like as we, kill the dragon and end up getting the little bit of a gold drop here. This is perfect because we need this setup lock. So we are going to level up to 8 here. Can just do exactly the way we did that there, where we just solo frontline the Kennen and then level to 8 mid combat and get the unlock. So beautiful stuff there. Wow, our items are really kind of scuffed here. It's going to end up being Shojin here, and we're going to end up moving the JG up to set. Makes a lot of sense here. I mean, JG is a great item onto the set, and the Shojin will be quite good onto the Ahri. Also, I mean, just a great item on her in general. So yeah, we rotate into a Slayer's board, but it just gets deleted, man. Ahri, in like 2 seconds with the Yasuo duo carry, just clears it. And yeah, that's a top 4 for Wasianiverson. I am a believer after watching this game. This once again, this line where the thing that blows me away is we have like no front line, and it's fine. We have Exiles, we have the extra HP from our Ionia, and that's been enough. And the main thing is, you don't need that much frontline when a unit like Ahri just deletes the entire board, right? This is a pretty scary Bilgewater board. I'd be pretty surprised if we win this fight, just because, I mean, they have a ton of upgrades. They have TK2. Honestly, it doesn't look close. Oh my god. Is this comp broken? I mean, that fight looked like not close at all here. We're going to roll down here, try to find the Monkey King 2-star. We do not find it. We are rotating back into the Rise board, and they found Volibear 2, and this Volibear has an Edge of Night, which is going to make it very, very annoying for some of our more burst units to get through. I mean, if we win this fight, I don't know what to say. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing to be fair. I mean, we should not win this fight. There is no world in which we should ever win this fight. I mean, we're maintaining a Kennen 1 at this, or a Kennen 2 at this point, but we might still win. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it. Just Ahri 3 just absolutely destroys this guy. I mean, it's so much damage. We're going to pick up Evan's Shroud here. Now we can roll down, maybe find some kind of upgrade. We do finally find the Wukong at the cost of the Yone here. So we are going to put the Wukong onto the board, throw Evan's Shroud here, everything else, and the Sunfire just going to go onto the back line. Yep, makes a lot of sense. And yeah, we'll see against this other very capped Bilgewater board if we can now beat this. This one looks even stronger than the last one we fought here. But we will see here. The Ahri doing a lot of work. Ahri on backline deleting. Oh my god, another win here. It's a first. This game is a first. Yeah, this comp might be broken. Okay, well, this was a really, I learned a lot watching this VOD about this line, the 6 Ionia thing, how to just play into it, the full open from Bard with the combat augment into playing this, but it made perfect sense. So what a game, honestly. That was crazy. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch and Metafy, all my links down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, as always. Bye-bye.